शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। वेदमनुच्याचार्यो अन्तेवासिनमनुषास्ति सत्यं वद धर्मं चर svādhyāyānmā pramadaḥ. So after satyam vada, the teaching is dharmam cara. The verbal meaning of cara is you walk. But we cannot take that meaning here. So the meaning would be follow dharma or observe dharma. Don't talk dharma. Satyam vada, tell the truth. Talk what is truthful. But here, dharma is supposed to be followed, to observe, not to talk. But our main business is talking dharma. Do this, do that, it is not good to do that. You are not doing good. Always we are talking dharma. But here Upanishad asks us to perform dharma, follow dharma. Yesterday we have seen that dharma is the rhythm of the universal existence. It is that scheme which is holding everything together. If we observe an organic cell or an organism made of trillions of cells, in both these levels, the same role, the same principle, the same scheme is holding its individuality. In the same way, right from a subatomic particle to the grossest universe, or nowadays they are using the term multiverse instead of universe. That is not a new term for us because we know Aneka Kodi Brahmanda Janani, Ananta Kodi Brahmanda Nayakaha. All these terms are familiar. And so multiverse is not a new term for us. But we can say this much, right from subatomic particle to the grossest universe, everything is held together by a scheme, an order, and that is dharma. And we have to understand that and follow in our life. Our thoughts, our words, and our deeds must not disrupt the rhythm of the universal existence. So we must be always careful while thinking, while talking, and while doing. And what is meant by perform your dharma or observe your dharma? It's a very long subject. Now we are not going to study that because it is explained in the later teachings. What a normal human being, especially in his household life, is supposed to do, is explained in the next mantras. So we are not going to explain that here. Here this much is enough, that you follow what is dharma. Then there is chance for two questions. One, how a man will understand what his dharma is. How to recognize our dharma. The answer is, one, this is taught to a student who stayed and learned for a long period. And so he knows what dharma is. This is the first answer. So here Guru is just making him remember. The second answer is, as we all are human beings, the concept of dharma is there within us, because it is the very basic purushartha for us. In the case of other beings, other creatures, the order of purushartha is kama, artha and dharma. But the order of purushartha in the case of human being is just the reverse. Dharma, artha, kama. So as we are human beings, the concept of dharma is there embedded in our individuality. It is there. So nobody needs to teach us dharma. Inside it is there. We can recognize, see, when we are going to do something which we are not supposed to do, then somebody is saying from within, no, don't do that, don't do that. Who is that? That is the dharma consciousness. That is there. But if we are not obeying that word for a pretty long time, then it will stop telling. If we are giving some advice to a boy or a girl, and 10 times we advised, he or she is not at all heeding, then we will stop. In the same way, the inner voice of dharma will stop if we are not at all obeying that. But as human beings, it is there. So everybody know what is dharma. That is one answer. The second answer is, this man has stayed with the Guru and learned from the Guru for so many years, and so he knows. So dharmaṃ cara, follow what is dharma. The next teaching is svādhyāyānmā pramadaḥ. When we break that, svādhyāyād mā pramadah. Don't do pramadam. Pramadam is the habit of procrastinating something. That is pramadam, not the pramadam of Tamil. It is entirely different. Pramadam in Tamil is entirely different. Pramadam in Sanskritam is procrastinating. The duty we have to do today, we will think, I will do day after tomorrow. But sun never do that. Moon never do that. Fire never. Everybody in this phenomenal plane are obeying their duties very strictly. We have to learn from nature. So the habit of procrastination, that is not good in the case of svādhyāya. So don't stray away from svādhyāya. What is svādhyāya? Svādhyāya is studying one's own shastra, scriptures. in the lower level. In the higher level, the meaning of svādhyāya is studying what our real nature is. In the highest level, that is the meaning. Svādhyāya. Contemplating what my real nature is. Who am I? Who am I? This contemplation is the highest svādhyāya. But looking from a lower level, svādhyāya is studying one's own scriptures. So don't go away from that. See, the importance of this teaching. I am working everywhere. Of course, we have different branch ashrams in Kerala itself, but the headquarters or the main center is near Calicut. There is a small village, Kolattur, some 24 kilometers from Calicut town. There itself, on an average, more than 100 girls are coming annually. Those who were involved in love jihad, drug addiction, so many problems. When we talk with them, more than 70% are graduates, or more than 50% are postgraduates. They know everything under the sun. If you ask about cinema, drama, dance, music, sports, arts, this, that, they will give crystal clear answers. But when you ask about Sanatana Dharma, the science and logic behind each and every observances, or at least 5 ācāryāya, name of 5 rishis, the reply is the same. I don't know Swami, I don't know Swami, I don't know Swami. Whom to blame? Is it their problem? No. The problem is with their parents. And because of this ignorance, they are being exploited. There is no other reason. There is no other reason. Where there is ignorance, exploitation will be there. So keep in mind that we have to give importance to svādhyāya. Only through svādhyāya we will realize the greatness of our dharma, our shastra, how rational our thinking is, how scientific our approach is. All this we have to understand through our shastras. So, Ācārya is asking the student to don't stray away from svādhyāya. Daily you do your svādhyāya. So, we have to keep at least 24 minutes a day for this. Everybody have time, no? Somebody may say, I am very busy, Swami, I don't have time. No, you have time. The question is where we are giving more priority. If somebody decided, I will daily chant the Vishnu Sahasranama in the morning before going to office. And before going to office, I have to take breakfast. Somehow, today, got up late. Now only a few minutes more. I have to rush to the office. Which one I will skip? Vishnu Sahasranama or breakfast? I don't know. Huh? Which one we will skip? This is the question. Vishnu is there, he will be there. My breakfast will. So, yeah. So I know you are a lazy fellow and you will procrastinate, and therefore I am asking, svādhyāyānmā pramadaḥ. Otherwise, this is not a way to teach. Why, Swami? Why you are saying so? See, the first sentence was satyaṃ vada, tell the truth. The second sentence was dharmaṃ cara, follow dharma. So, the third must be svādhyāyam guru, do your svādhyāyam. But instead of asking svādhyāyam guru asked us to svādhyāyānmā pramadaḥ, don't stray away from svādhyāya. Why? Because Guru knows that you are a lazy fellow and you will you will make it for tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So my son, I know you and that is why I am asking you, don't procrastinate. So these three, we can see, is for all. Not for a brahmachari, not for a grihastha, not for a vanaprastha, and even not for a sannyasi, but for everybody who are living in the society as human being. We must obey these three exhortations. These are the very base of Sanatana Dharma. So always keep in mind these three teachings: satyaṃ vada, dharmaṃ cara, svādhyāyānmā pramadaḥ. Finished. One part is finished. Now we are going to the second part. What is that?